मिश्री अब ना कोई मिठाई। ना भावे मन माखन मिश्री अब ना कोई मिठाई। मारी जिवड़िया नेरा भावे अब राधा नाम मलाई। वृषभानु की लाली तो गुड़ छाने लागे, महारानी लागे। मने कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। राधा राधा नाम रटत है जो नर आठों याम। राधा राधा नाम रटत है जो नर आठों याम। इनकी बाधा दूर करत है राधा राधा नाम। राधा नाम से सफल जिंदगानी लागे, महारानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। मीठे रस से भरोरी राधा रानी लागे, महारानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे।
मोह लागे लगन मन मोहन की। मोह लागे लगन मन मोहन की। जब से देखी छवि श्यामल की। जब से देखी छवि श्यामल की। सुध बुध भूली तन मन की। मोहे लागे लगन मन मोहन की। नित उठ जाऊं यमुना तट पर। तट पर नित उठ जाऊं यमुना तट पर। बाट निहारूं बंसी वट पर। ना जाने कब आए कान्हा। ना जाने कब आए कान्हा। बाट पकड़ कर कुंजन की। मोहे लागे लगन मन मोहन की। ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरुः स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पगः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। यं प्रव्रजन्तम् अनुपेतम् अपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। यस्वानुभावम् अखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपं अतितीर्षतां तमोदम् संसारिणां करुणया आह पुराणगुह्यम् तं व्याससूनुम् उपयामि गुरुं मुनीनाम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रे। नमो किञ्चन वित्ताय निवृत्तगुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय दाय कैवल्यपते नमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरे परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। गोविन्द श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद आ आ आ श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, 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 हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोले श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। The success in life is we don't have to carry our life. You don't have to take care of yourself. You don't have to take care of your future. Because what you are trying to take care is very difficult. I always say life is composed of many elements: health, disease, relatives, prarabdha, money conditions, job conditions. Relatives itself are many. Starting from close relative, husband, wife, children, to in-laws, to uncle, aunties, to sisters, brothers, sister-in-law, brother-in-law, distant cousin, close, what is it called? Immediate cousin. Some are distant but close, some are immediate but far. So, some are blood relations, some are relation without blood. So, there are so many combination and permutation. Your house, your family, your maid, your money conditions. There are 100 components in your life, and all are out of your control. And in controlling them, life passes away. Therefore, it is very, very imperative that somebody should take charge. And from seeing me as samoham sarvabhuteshu, bolo, samoham sarvabhuteshu name dveshyasti na priya. Bhagwan says, I am same to all. I don't have a special liking for somebody and disliking from somebody. And the next line is done is Ye bhajanti dumam bhaktya. Those who do my bhajan with devotion. Maite teshu chap. I am in them, they are in me. So what? Earlier you were not there. When you said samoham sarvabhuteshu, I was there as pure consciousness. But now I am as a doer. So when he says, they are in me, that means, remember yesterday, loving means creating a reflecting heart. Yesterday's talk. If you were there yesterday, when you love somebody, it means you have created a mirror for that person, that his heart reflects in you. If you have no love, it is no mirror, it's a wall. You cross, maybe you don't wish also. How is he? I don't know. You want to know? I don't want to know how is he. He's very okay. Huh? How is the next to next neighbor? You don't want to know. Well, why you are after neighbors? No, I'm not after neighbor. The neighbor is good, but I'm just giving an example. So it is, loving means you create a reflecting heart. When two reflecting hearts meet each other's joy and sorrow, then that is called, we both are very close. Because my joy, he sees, my sorrow, he sees. I see his sorrow and joy. Then they say that we have a thin relations, not a thick relations. We have a thick relation. Otherwise, it's a wall. Some people cross as if the wall is crossing. Then you understand, wall also walks. क्या हमको दर्द है, क्या आपको दर्द है? Two walls crossing each other. हम भी wall आपके लिए, आप also हमारे लिए भी wall हो गए. The Great Wall of China, you must have heard. You know that? You know how long it is? How long? नहीं गए क्या? Thousands of kilometers, few 5,000, 6,000. Very thick wall. And to make that wall, lakhs of people died. Anyway, China is there, no, so you can't expect more. भाई हमारा दुख ये भजंती तुमाम भक्त्या मई थे. That means Bhagwan says one who does my bhajan. Bhajan means you constantly create a strong mirror so that I can reflect God in myself. I can reflect His sorrows, His joy, His pains. Remember that I gave the example. In Shishupal Vad, Bhagwan took chakra. So when chakra was going on his fingers, so he touched Bhagwan's finger and cut his finger. Slightly, not too much. And nobody noticed it. Little blood oozed out, but from a distance Draupadi noticed it. And she couldn't stop herself. She rushed and tore her nice sari. Will you tear your sari? Supposing blood comes in my hand or finger, you will search for bandage from her. Huh? It is ready now, first aid. Okay. So they will ask, nobody will tear their kurta or saris, especially if it is good. Even worse, they don't tear. If you change your house, you know how much useless saris and pants are there in your house. You will see now when you are changing the house. You see how many things are wasted. Distribute it. That reflection is called bhajan. हमें दिखे उनका प्यार, हमें दिखे उनका दुख. भजन इसी का नाम है. Bhajan is not only an external thing. External bhajan is meant to bring out the internal reflection. तो उसको आप रगड़ डालो. You know how you make the mirror? You rub the surface many times. You rub it. So it shines and shines. ये भजन्ति तु माम भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्. I am in them. This is not the consciousness I. This is the doer I, enjoyer I. देखो एक बात समझ लो. I'm telling you simple thing is there. And this is, which shlok is there? 19 shlok. See? 8.3.19. Yan dharma kamartha vimukti kama bhajanta ishtam gatimapnuvanti kintvashishoratyapi deham abhyayam karotu me dabhra dayo vimokshanam. You got it? 19th verse. 3rd chapter. If you have Bhagavat, you can see that. If you don't have, don't worry. Well, I don't have, I'm just seeing you. Look at this principle I have about macrocosm and macrocosm. I will explain. Micro and macro, not your macro, where you go very often, from which you expend so much of money. Not that macro. It is macrocosm. Anything existing in a small, it exists at a very big level. Like water is in your body. So at a very level, everywhere water is there. Like earth elements, all the earth element, all what you say. Earth is not a planet. It's an element. So Jupiter is also an earth element. So Jupiter also has mud. And moon also has mud. They brought also rocks. When they gave, I saw the rock what they brought. I was not born at that time, but I saw the rock. I am very small, I don't know. Don't guess my age. So, but somebody brought the rock. Somebody means those have gone there. They only can bring. Not that anybody can bring. So and I saw that. So it is only an earth element. So water element is there, fire element is there, vayu element is there. So anything existing in a microcosm will exist at the macrocosm. Pakka kalya. Chale, you are agreeing that. Fine, wonderful. Now I ask you this question. If mind is existing in microcosm, then mind will also exist at a macrocosmic level. This is where I get not very clear. And how do you know mind is there? Please don't mind. How do you know mind is there? If from the body, mind goes out, body will decompose. Body will break into parts and pieces. You can't sustain the body for 4 days. You have to, how much you put in the cooler and refrigerator, because body will decompose. What holds the body is the subtle body. Subtle body is there. Then they say प्राण बाकी है, प्राण नहीं गया, इनका प्राण चला गया, प्राण चला गया, प्राण चला गया मतलब subtle body चली गई, because subtle body is the carrier of the subtle body is the प्राण, it is the car. प्राण छोड़ के चला गया, जान चली गई, उनकी जान निकल गई, मर गए. क्या हुआ? ना, वो देहांत हो गया, देहांत हो गया, ऐसा ऐसा बोलते, देहांत हो गया, वैकुंठवासी हो गए, ऐसा बोलते हैं. Somebody was with a drive, very fast car. Said we have to go to the ashram, not in Vaikuntha or Swarg. So वैकुंठवासी हो गया. ध्यान देना हमारी बात को. If the total outside world did not have a subtle body, it will also decompose. Even trees have the prana. If the tree, tree is dead now. So tree is dead, you see the leaves falling off, twigs falling off. बोले जान चली गई इसकी, मर गया, ये पेड़ मर गया. That also subtle body. Animals also decompose. If the cosmos is not decomposing, that means there is a subtle body behind the cosmos. Bapare. And how do you know that how strong is your subtle body? The Prime Minister's and President's subtle body is very strong, because what he wishes, it can be done. Whole country will be there. Putin's subtle body right now. Putin. Putin, Russian president. Ab batao. He's shaking the whole world now. Now you can't do anything. You can't ask any military person to attack any country. Your subtle body doesn't have that power. But his subtle body has a power. He is ruler there. So if he has said no, go, and tomorrow if he says drop atom bomb, they have to drop atom bomb. उसका नाम है Putin, but he's not so small. He's a friend of India. Close friend of India. So those students who are having Indian flag, they are able to go out. This is the latest trend. And therefore, when you are packing your bag, please keep Indian flag. Other country citizens students also coming by the Indian flag. ऐसा हो गया है. उसकी इतनी बड़ी है. So how strong is the subtle body of the world? You cannot change the thing. How strong you are, your will cannot be changed. You are indomitable. You cannot change the movement of earth. So I'll stop the earth, or I'll make mango out of guava. What? From guava tree, I'll bring out mango. No. Subtle body doesn't allow that. Whose subtle body? Cosmic, macrocosmic subtle body. Cosmic subtle body, if that wants, it can bring out guava out of the mango. Sita ji went into the fire. Fire became cold like sandalwood. Because the macrocosmic subtle body changed it. Changed the nature of the fire. Hanumanji still did not burn, because जाकर दूध अनल जय सिरजा जरा न सोते ही कारण गिर जा. अच्छा, big elephants were brought to kill Prahlad ji. Imagine that. And they stamped on Prahladji. Prahladji was 4-5-year-old. Elephant is thousands of kilograms. And when he hit Prahladji, elephant got fracture. Big snakes were. And you know what? You read Vishnu Purana. Prahladji was thrown in the ocean. And so that he could die, they put the boulder on him. He could drown. But water refused, Varuna Devata refused to enter into the nose and drown. Person drowns when whole water goes into the body through the nose and lungs and the ears, and lungs get flooded. And therefore you can't breathe. But that he was breathing comfortably. He was doing Kapal Bhati inside ocean. Well, this is not written anywhere, Kapal Bhati. But meaning is that he was breathing well. So the cosmic subtle body changed. The expression. Snakes came, snake big. Not that black mamba, etc. Many big snakes were there. They tried to, a snake has a teeth, if you know. Very sharp teeth is had. Like this it catches. Like this. And they have venom also, they spew. They are sharp, they can shoot also. Like that. And there is that tooth break. There is snake's tooth. Because the subtle body pervades that. Cosmic subtle body. And it didn't allow. So there is a cosmic subtle body pervading the whole cosmos. And it is very strong because it rules you cannot make water into fire and fire into air. The water will have its own dharma, fire has its own dharma, woman will have his own dharma, man will has his own dharma. You cannot change. Dharma sankar cannot be there. From eyes you cannot talk, and from nose you cannot speak. You can snore, but can't speak. Although some use quite a nasal expression. Everywhere they use lot of nasal. Everywhere where there is no nasal, they bring nasal. नहीं ऐसा यं काम धर्म कामार्थ काम ऐसे हर जगह नहीं चलाते. आदत हो जाती है शायद ऐसे. क्या है, some habit is there. जो भी हो. You cannot talk. Digestion is only by the stomach. Pancreas won't digest. Pancreas is for bringing out insulin. When you take lot of sugar or lot of carbohydrates, pancreas' work is to bring out insulin and convert that carbohydrate into energy and go in the blood. And when pancreas doesn't work, that is called diabetes, type 1, type 2. Like many type of people are there. Diabetes of many types are there. Huh? Kyun bhai? And then it doesn't produce insulin. So the whole blood has become sugar factory. Sugar is sweet now. ऐसा ही है ना? It is not converting. अब you cannot make the pancreas digest the food. उसका fixed role है. This macrocosmic subtle body, one whose macrocosmic subtle body is there, is called Ishwar. And it is he who gives the gross world to that individual. Oh, one more point. One more point means you can keep on adding. After that more and more points are there. I'm describing the word Bhajan. Bhajan. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tams tathai bhajamyam, you heard in 4th chapter. Please understand, this point is very important. Well, how the government will treat me, depending what you do. If you bring an Olympic medal, government will praise you and government will give you all the laurels and honors. And if I do some mischief, government can put me behind the bars. So, how the office will treat me, depending how you perform in the office. If you are underperforming, office will treat you differently. If you are overperforming, office will give you promotion. So how the macrocosmic subtle body will treat the microcosmic depends on me. If I am karta, he becomes karphal data. Fruit you cannot order. Order आ गया वहां से. Okay. And supposing यही बात important है. I want to get related to that. Relation is always with the subtle body, not with the gross body. Relations in the world is also subtle body, not the gross body. Gross body has no relation. Therefore, when father passes away, you say, my father is no more. Although his body is there, but you say, my father is no more. Because the subtle body has gone away. It was not with the father. Otherwise, you can say, my father is still there. You don't say. Or my mother is still there. You say, no, her body is there. She is not there. His body is there. He is not there. So relation is always with the subtle body, not with the gross body. Oh. Acha? When I say he is my uncle or he is my grandfather or grandmother, that means subtle body you are thinking that he is my. Although the mother has given birth to the child from the gross body, child is not born to the subtle body. But understanding that he is my son has come in the subtle body. ठीक कह रहे हैं ना? नहीं ठीक कह रहे. Supposing any saint is there. I saw first time. I saw he is a saint. After that I felt he is my guru. So he is my guru. This thought is in the subtle body. Body of the saint is same and body of my also same. Not that saint's body is become heavier after, then I thought he is my guru. Or I have lost weight, then I thought he is my guru. And maybe sometime guru is younger than me. Guru can be younger than me. Vriddha Shishya Guru Yuva. Dakshinamurti it comes. Nahi, Shankaracharya was very young. And Sureshwaracharya was very old. Sureshwaracharya was in 70s, 80s. Shankaracharya was in 20s. So ऐसा तो नहीं, ये नहीं बोल सकते हम हमारे गुरु तुम क्या होगा, तुम तो बहुत बच्चे हो हमारे सामने. Shankaracharya like the grandchild of Sureshwaracharya, as per the age is concerned. But as far as subtle body is concerned, he is much senior. To say Guru's subtle body is, I am concerned, not the gross body. And you are not hesitating also. If any guru is there who is younger than me, so I prostrate to the subtle body. I don't think he is younger than me. I am 52, he is only 25. Half my age. ऐसा नहीं होता वहाँ पे. Ramana Maharshi's mother was the disciple of Ramana Maharshi. Understand? Ramana Maharshi had a mother. She came ultimately to Tiruvannamalai. And she became his disciple. And he gave the moksha to her, it is said. Other stories there. So relation is with the subtle body. There is nothing called gross body. Even worldly also, husband, wife, you say. There is no gross body relation. It's subtle body. You say, she is my wife. And when the priest came and he did some ritual, he said from tomorrow onwards, today, now on, not tomorrow. No, now onwards, you are the wife or you are the husband. This understanding went into the subtle body. Not that after thinking that he is my husband, my thorns grew up. Although later on it happens. But at that time, there is no change in subtle body, in the gross body. But understanding was there. Now I say she is my wife. My wife, who was simply a girl, Ashu. And now Ashu has become my wife. Then anybody asks, who is us? Who is this? Well, she's my Ashu. Ashu, she is always very fast. Therefore, she is very Ashu. Her name is there. Ashutosh, very fast. Oh, he is my husband. Acha? What is his name? Mandu. Mandu? Because he's very slow, Mand. ऐसे ही बता रहे हैं, but when you say my husband or my wife, somebody very slow. Getting up, it takes hours. उठते ही नहीं है, बिस्तर से नहीं उठते, भगवान ही उठा सकते हैं. So, and please note, after you think that she is my wife, you will be little bothered. Has she eaten? She is upset. What happened? क्या हुआ? खाने नहीं खाया? नहीं खाया. क्यों नहीं खाया? Or today is your birthday. Or today is your why you are so. Howsoever you fight, still you are worried about it. It's a big problem. They fight, they don't talk, but they are thinking about each other. And ego is more, so they don't say sorry also so easily. And if they say sorry, it will be after long fight, long 1, 2, 3 days will pass away. And then very low profile, धीरे से sorry बोलेंगे, अरे तेज से बोलो sorry. And then they will use, if I am wrong, I am sorry. अरे you are wrong. If नहीं गलती तो जन्म जन्म के तुम गलती करने वाली है. You are a serial blunderer. सॉरी बोल दो, गलती ना हो तो भी सॉरी बोल दो. बहुत सी पिछली गलती करके जिसके तुमने किसी को सॉरी नहीं बोला है, भगवान को सॉरी नहीं बोला है, तो इसको बोल दो, सॉरी बोल दो, सब बोलते चलो सॉरी. One husband, used to, he named his wife as sorry. He said, sorry, I'm going. Sorry, how are you? Sorry, can we have food? Itna relations became very harmonious. I'm giving some clues. My point is here. Sorry पे relation टिका हम बता रहे हैं आपसे. If somebody you like a lot, he said lot of sorry. That person creates problem who doesn't say sorry. And some people do lot of wrong thing, never say sorry. And say, why should I say sorry when I'm not wrong? ऐसा बोलते हैं वो लोग. Please note, when I do the action, I create a cosmic subtle body related to me, that I am karta, so he is karmphal data. This Bhagwan does not accept the cosmic subtle body. The science doesn't accept there is a cosmic subtle body, because science is based on pratyaksh pramana. They only have a direct perception. Science cannot explain mind also. Science cannot explain death also. Science cannot explain birth also. Science cannot explain what is it called rebirth also. ठीक है. एक सटल बॉडी है, बहुत बड़ी सटल बॉडी. And please know it is powerful, because I told you, who is more powerful, who can give, who anugraha, nigraha, shakti is there. Anugraha, nigraha, shakti is there. Therefore, I told Russian president is powerful. He can do nigraha, he can do anugraha, he can withdraw his troops. Our Indian Prime Minister phoned him, he said, let our children from Ukraine go have a smooth passage. He said, okay. Everybody had a smooth passage. Just by one phone. Uski power hai. There's a powerful subtle body is there. Your phone won't take. You don't know the number also if you want. Supposing you want to call Russian Prime Minister, You won't get the number also. Even if you have the number, nobody will take. Sometimes many presidents, they don't take this. I am not taking the call. Ukraine president called him, but he said, I won't take the call. Few days he didn't take the call only. ये है subtle body इनकी बड़ी है थोड़ी सी. Anyway, that is another matter. When this small president has so much of power for 20 years, 5 years, he will be till president until 2032 also. This Russian. Most powerful person right now. What is the cosmic subtle body can give you anything? And it is only a relation. If you are very happy with me, supposing you are very happy with me, you need not be, but you are very happy. And I ask, please stay in the ashram, I have certain work. People ask me, what can I do? Give me anything. What can I do? Stay in the ashram and clean this hall. Yes, I'll do it. Tomorrow I'll do it. Your subtle body is ready to serve. So cosmic subtle body also is happy with somebody and unhappy with somebody. It has anugraha, nigraha, saamarth is there. What is meaning of bhajan? Bhajan is a cosmic subtle body reflects in microcosmic subtle body. That is what is called Guru Bhakti. Guru's sorrow and joy reflects a lot, unavoidable. I cannot avoid it. If it is avoidable, that is your wall. He is sad, doesn't matter. But I cannot take his sadness. And therefore it is written here in 19th word, Yam yan dharma kamartha vimukti kamaha bhajanta ishtam gatim apnuvanti. Those who do bhajan of God, ishtam gatim, they get gati means whatever they want they get. Gati means future, next birth also and future also. Ab Kubja, when Kubja was, I told you, she was taking angrag, chandan, 2 kans. On the way, Bhagwan Krishna was there. He met. Kubja smiled, Bhagwan also smiled. Kubja said, and Kubja was crooked from 3 places. Everybody's crookedness is from Kam, Krodha and Lobh. Everybody is Kubja somewhere. Where you are Kami, Krodhi, you become crooked, you hide a lot. You express something else than what you are. That is called, we are also Kubja. So, Bhagwan Krishna met him, met her. He said, how are you? What are you doing? She told. So Bhagwan just said, can you also give me the chandan? Every time Bhagwan is asking something, I only feel. Wholly I feel he is only asking. Gita also, Maye manadasva, man manabhav, mad bhakta, mad dhyaji, mam namaskuru. Mai करके आफत कर दिया उन्होंने. आफत नहीं कर दिया, हमारी आफत दूर कर दिया. हमको दे दो, मन दे दो, कभी बुद्धि दे दो, कभी खाना दे दो, कभी पीना दे दो. कभी बोलते यद करोषि यदश्नासि यद जोहोषि ददासि यद तपस्यसि कौन्ते तत् कुरुषु मदर्पणम. कभी ये बोलते हैं यद करोषि, ये बोल देते हैं. यद करोषि, जो करो. यदश्नासि, वॉट एवर यू ईट. यद जोहोषि, जोहोषि मीन्स वॉट एवर यू डू हवन. फिर क्या बोलो? यद करोषि यदश्नासि यद जोहोषि ददासि यद, वॉट एवर यू गिव तत्कुरुष्व मदर्पण, हमको दे दो ना तुम. यहां तक भगवान ने बोल दिया पत्रम पुष्पम फलम तोयम. पत्र पुष्प, पत्र मीन्स फ्लावर. What is it called? Leaf. Gurudev said it means paper also. That means God accepts checks also. So patram pushpam. Gurudev's humor was astounding. So, patram pushpam phalam. Phalam means fruit. Toyam. Toyam means water. You know what Bhagwan says? Patram pushpam phalam toyam yume bhaktya prayachati. You, one who is giving by devotion, bhaktya. Bhaktya means sukh ke saath. तो ऐसे नहीं, वैसे सूखा सूखा मत दो. सुख के साथ relate करके दो. Waiter also serves, mother also serves, and happy good wife also serves. When she gives one thing, she said, can you have more? Little more? No, I am full. No, hardly ate. You already ate 4 chapatis. When you hardly ate. So come. No, but from my hand. Come on. I have put a butter into this. Come on. Open your mouth. And he eats the whole thing. So, waiter will not feed by his hand. Wife may feed. May. Husband may feed. If somebody is like lucky, I mean. वो प्यार में तो ऐसे ही होता है ना. मैं भगवान से पत्रम पुष्पम फलम तोयम यो में भक्त्या प्रयच्छति. नेक्स्ट. तदहम भक्त्या उपृतम अश्नामि. I eat it. अरे भगवान, you eat पत्रम पुष्पम फलम तोयम, all for you eat. आप पत्ता खा लेते हो, पुष्प भी खा लेते हो, फलम खाओ तो अच्छा है, पानी खा लेते हो आप. तदम भक्त्या उपरतम अश्नामि प्रयतात्मना. इसको समझ लो. भक्ति इज डिफिकल्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड एंड इम्बाइब. यू हैव टू एक्सपीरियंस इट. भाई, microcosmic subtle body and macrocosmic subtle body can be related. How? If you get related, he also. बोले ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते तांस तथा भजाम्यम. I also bhajamya means anugrahanami. Bhashika writes in Bhashya. I also come and give as he wants. Somebody said to one saint, he said, why Bhagwan Krishna did last lila? Why he embraced the gopis? And my saint said, gopis wanted him as a husband. He came as a husband. If he cannot have come as a husband, he is not God. If God cannot become, then he is not God. So Kubja gave. Bhagwan said, give me. Coming back to the point of Kubja. Don't forget. And Kubja gave. Not only gave, she put with her own hands. Bhagwan got very happy. Why? Because Kubja wanted to make him happy. If you want to make God happy, God is happy. If you don't want, then he is not wanting. What to do? Then Bhagwan said, okay, what this woman would have wanted? Well, she had always a complex of being crooked. If you are crooked, if you are somewhere inferior, you have developed complex. He lifted him. He lifted her. With her feet, he put his feet on her feet. And took her chin like that. And Bhagwan touched. She became beautiful also. She became straight. Kam Krodh goes, you become so simple. So Bhajan ka ye prabhav hai. That macrocosmic subtle body, you want to love you. You want to give, you want that to become a special giver. You want somebody should adopt me. Somebody should take care of me. Somebody should find out how I am. Right? So when brahmachari are not brahmachari, they are also living in the home. But I don't ask, how are you? Are you well? If you are not well, your parents are there. Your father, mother is there to take care of you. Even if I ask you are not well, well, I am not well. So, okay, your mother, father, you are living with you. No, so I think they'll take care. I'm not concerned. Have you gone to the doctor? Have you eaten? Have you not eaten? Have you gone for the test? Go for physio. So, but if somebody becomes a brahmachari and gives himself to the ashram, then ashram subtle body, everybody is thinking about that person. He didn't come for dinner. He didn't come for lunch. What pain is there? Go and visit. Go to Nandlal. Or go to Rikesh, as the case may be. Or you are here Das, go to Dasi, Dr. Dasi. As the case may be. दास भाव यहाँ दासो हम नाउ यू गो डॉक्टर दासी ना तो आपको नाउ आश्रम सेटल बॉडी हैज बिकम डिफरेंट बिकॉज ऑफ योर सेटल बॉडी एम आई राइट नो यू आर ओनली ईटिंग papayas so now when you have offered yourself now I think what should I eat you are you not well she has put papaya tree for monkeys at the back. So, Bhajan understand this portion. कितना अच्छा प्रिंसिपल है नहीं है सर भाई अर्जुन said I want you as a charioteer but Bhagwan knows that Arjun is dependent on me. If your subtle body is dependent on cosmic subtle body, then cosmic becomes a protector. He became the protector. He adopts you. Therefore, I told the story. 10th day of Mahabharat, Duryodhan came to Bhishma Pitama. He said, you are not fighting with your full heart. You are so strong and none of the Pandavas are dying. And nobody is stronger than you. And he kept on shouting. Now Bhishma Pitama got upset. He said, tomorrow you see. Tomorrow you see, I'll kill them. I'll kill the Pandavas. And this news went to Bhagwan Krishna. And it was night time. Bhagwan Krishna just to Arjun. Arjun was sleeping. While sleeping, Arjun used to put the sheet on his head, like some of you do. So he said, Arjun, very warning, big warning, not a good news. He said, what? He said, this is what Bhishma Pitama has said, that he is going to kill you all. Arjun saw his eyes. He said, it's your problem. And he slept. Because he knew that he is protecting me. Lakshagri he protected. Draupadi's saris, he came. In forest he came. When Durvasa Rishi came. Because you are already what kind of cosmic body is there. How my Guru will behave with me, that depends on me. If I don't follow my teacher will be different with me. If I don't bother about my teacher, his wish, he will be different. No teacher is same for everybody. Why? Because everybody has responded differently. If I followed everything or if I surrendered to him, if I have gone through, he has changed for me. You cannot say, no, you love me, Gurudev. You cannot say like that. That Gurudev, you should love me. No, Gurudev will say, what are you talking? It is up to you how much I will love. And therefore I said yesterday, Bhagwan can be softest also, it's hardest also. So to make a body, now what Gajendra is saying, yam dharma kamartha vimukti kama bhajant ishtam gatim apnuvanti. Whatever he wants, he gives. To Dhruji he gave Dhrulok, if you remember that. To Kubja he gave beauty. To Arjun he gave victory. To Yudhishthir he gave whole Hastinapur. To Tapohan Maharaj he gave moksha. Milta to usi se sab kuch. You will get only from him only. You cannot get all these things from somewhere else. To Markandeji he gave Amaratva. Markandeji's age was still 16 years old. 16 years. And when Yamraj came. If you know Uttarkashi temple, that Shivling had tilted towards the south. Because he was pulling. This Markande was 16 years, he held Shivling. Famous stories also there. Lot of photographs are also there, he holding it. And Yamraj to the news on Shivling. So at that time, Shivji manifested with his Trishul. बोले मारेंगे तुमको. बोले इसका कोई है नहीं. He has come to me for protection. Trambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushti vardhanam urvarukam bandhanat mrityor mukshiya मामृतात्। यमराज को मारने लगे, सस्पेंड हो गए। किंतु आशीषा राति, राति, राति मीन्स नॉट रात ऑफ गिव्स, राति मीन्स रा धातु इज इन गिविंग। किंतु आशीषा राति, एंड ही गिव्स देहम अव्ययम, he gives, he parshad to Ravan, he gives Vaikuntha. To Tadka he gave his lok. दीन जानी तही निज गति दीना। टू बाली, बाली राम निज धाम पठावा, बोले जाओ इसको बैकुंठ दे दो। तो कुब्जा आ गए, वो आ गए, तारा आ गई, तो तारा ही गेव आत्मज्ञान, तारा को मुक्ति दे दिया। हरिलीनी माया, वो तो जिसको देना हो दे दे, उसमें क्या है, आपको पता होना चाहिए। करो तुम्हें अदब्र दया, अदब्र दया, दैट मीन्स हुज दया विल नेवर लेसन। योर ब्यूटी इज दैट आई एम, प्लीज टेक केयर ऑफ मी, I cannot handle my life, I told many times. Vimokshanam. Ye to whole thing is that I am such that I got related. I don't worry about anything in my life. Why? Because I have offered myself. I'm not concerned. It is not my, I have given what is not yours is not concerned. When you sold your house, you are not thinking they have renovated or not, or their tap is leaking. Arey, it is their area. I don't bother about their tap is leaking, not leaking. Oh, who cares about that? It is not my house. He is quite a good person who took my, he will definitely repair that tap. Rather, he is putting the whole new tap everywhere. God can take care of it. एकांतिनो, अदब्र दया, उनकी दया खत्म ही नहीं होती कहीं पे। ये भक्ति कैसी बढ़िया चीज है। But that kind of relation has to be formed. That he can become one who controls my life. And who is that? Ekantino yasna kanchanartham vanchanti vai bhagavat prapannaha atyadbhutam taccharitam sumangalam gayant ananda samudramagnaha. You got it? Which slok? Which chapter? Okay. So, एकांतिना, वो तो हमारा तो कोई है नहीं। और दिस इज द वेरी की पॉइंट। एकांतिना मीन्स अनन्य इज देयर, यस्ना कंचनार्थम वांछति। They don't ask for anything I want. Why should I ask? One king was going to the foreign country, so he asked all the wise, what you want? Somebody said, I want this, I want necklace, I want jewel, I want this kind of item from. And one queen was there, she only wrote one and gave the chit. He said, open it there. When you go to the foreign country, you open it there. So she opened, so king said one. Ab one ka matlab kya hai? One means I want you only. So when the king came back, he went straight to her only. I mean, love, more is causeless-ness in the love, more purer love is. I will love you not because you are good. I will love you bas, that's it. Not because. Gurudeva used to put it, he said attachment is because of, love is in spite of. Not because of any reason I am loving you. Not because you are beautiful, therefore I am loving you. Not because of that. Not because you are good looking, therefore I am. Not because you are young, therefore I am loving you. It is not to do with that. Kamna rahitam, in Narad Bhakti Sutra it is said here. So ekantino yasna kanchanartham. I have my whole heart for the Lord. कहीं और love divide हो गया. If the love is, if you want something else, that means you love something else also. Moment love is for two, love loses its grip. That flow of thought for one is required in the love. ठीक है? What thought? What thought? thought of giving joy. Loving means I want to give you joy even at the cost of my death. And Sri Bharatji went to this extent that if by my being away from Ayodhya, if Ram can be happy, I will live in the forest forever without seeing him. I will cry and die. But let him be happy. He said, all three brothers can go, I will be living in the forest alone. If that can make Ram happy. Loving is not that I am moody, I am off today, I am on today. बेवकूफ लोग प्यार नहीं करते. My beloved is hungry and I am having a long face and I have to feed him. ये क्या प्यार करेंगे पागल लोग? ये तो liability है. You are not physical liability. A person becomes emotional liability. How to carry his mood? It is easier to carry earth, not to carry anybody's mood. उसको कैसे समझाएं, कैसे बुलवाएं? How to explain to him? He does not take my sorrow. No. Loving is ekantina yasana kanchana artham vanchanti. Who? Ye vai bhagvat prapannaha. Bhagvat prapanna means I have only Lord in my life. I have lot of sukh buddhi in Lord. Sukh buddhi is only, I don't have any vasana. Only one vasana I have. 10 vasanas, I like this also. ये also में love नहीं चलता. Also में नहीं होता. Also is so. Well, how's the food? So. How's your health? Okay. So matlab not worth showing. So Bhagavad Prapanna means उनकी पकड़ पक्की है. In love, very strong point is pakad. Pakad means hold, not hold. Please, not egoistic. All person is also very, very adamant, but he holds his own joy, own point, howsoever foolish it may be. And what love does? You hold the joy of Lord even at the point of death. This is the difference. Rana Pratap was fighting. Rana Pratap, you must have heard his name. So when he was running away, or he was going back, what happened? The whole army of Akbar was after him. So his nephew came. And you know what he did? He came near and took his sword and hit his crown. And his crown is put on him. Now whole army was after him and killed him. इसको love बोलते हैं. Now they thought he is the king now. Love doesn't survive without ready to die for the joy of my beloved. Bhagavad Prapanna means एक ही पकड़ है. I want your joy, your security, your support. I live only for you. I live only from you. I live only to give you joy. I have no other purpose. And if I have to die to give you joy, I'll die. This body is just a small straw in front of you. It will burn. इसको बोलते हैं प्रेम. Bhagavad Prapanna means I don't want anything else. I told you many times, with the same hand, if I hold book also, paperweight also, and now new thing has come up. This also, so no grip will be firm. Then you can snatch something very easily. If I have this book also, this paperweight, it is easy to snatch the book. No? But supposing I hold this only, very difficult to snatch. Because sometimes children are very strongly holding something, then mother says, okay, take this and give that. Take this. So by mistake they take and then you can take that away. Grippy nahi hoti hai. Mind also holds. And moment you love too, bas, aapka prem garbada gaya. Loving is only for one. And loving means not attaching. Loving means I want to give you joy, whatever condition may be. And I have a mirror to see what you need. I live for you, I die for you, I think for you, I breathe for you. I have no options. I have killed all my options in my life. You know, when the girl gets married and comes to the husband, so many options he has dropped. He has not, my old room was there, or I liked my boyfriend earlier. No, I don't like that. I will not meet that. Or I like to eat my home food. अब home food क्या हो गया? अब तो food दूसरा food खाना पड़ेगा. ससुराल का food खाना पड़ेगा. Or I don't want to live with anybody in the same room. Whole life I lived alone in my room. अब now you are married, you can't live in the same room alone. Now you live with the same room in the husband also. ठीक करें ना? All are just gazing on me. भाई ऐसा आश्चर्य, surprising look some are giving. So my point is, you leave options. When you have surrendered to the ashram, you don't say, no, I don't like this seva, give me that seva. Or I don't like that food, give me that food only. Or I don't want to listen to this prajan, give me another prajan. Or give me another Swamiji right now. How long I listen to it? It's 2-3 years I'm listening day and night. We don't change now. Change is life. अब क्या करें? I'm sitting here, you have to come, you have to listen. I also have no option. And you all were not there. Whosoever were here, they had no option. They cannot run away. अब they had to come. I also had no option. We both were enjoying each other's compulsion. Compulsion or choice? Not a compulsion. Each other's company and joy. अब तो हमें तो कुछ चाहिए नहीं. I love Lord Krishna, I love Lord Rama. हम तो उनके लिए हंसेंगे, उनके लिए बोलेंगे, उनके लिए खाएंगे, उनके लिए पिएंगे. What gopis were doing? When gopis used to dress a lot, they used to take lot of time in dressing. I'm telling you. कभी ये कर रही हैं, कभी ये कर रही हैं, कभी ऐसा कर रही हैं, कभी ऐसा कर रही हैं, कभी ऐसे देख रही हैं, कभी ऐसे देख रही हैं. Only one intention was there. When Krishna will come, he will have a glance. Or in the evening when Bhagwan Krishna used to come, they used to stand in a line and smile. And Bhagwan just saw like that. Bhagwan never saw straight. Nothing about Krishna is straight. Really, ऐसे देखेंगे, विश्व ऐसे देखेंगे. भगवान ने देख लिया, बस. He didn't go further. That I have to talk to him. No, हो गई बात. बोले, other asked, did he see you? बोले, yes, he saw. How long? 1 second. But that made my life. If tomorrow he doesn't see me, it is okay. But why you dress so nicely? To tell you are very beautiful? No. So that he can be happy. And the good part, when Bhagwan Krishna left Vrindavan also, every day Gopi's schedule was same. He said he can come at any time. If he comes at any time, I'm not very well dressed, he'll feel bad. My body, my hairs, my hands, my legs, all are for him. And in one Puran it is written, Gopis put on weight after he went away. Because they used to cry a lot. So those who cry a lot are very sad, you lose weight. One way of losing weight is like that. You must have experience. So they started eating more so that they don't lose weight. भगवत प्रपन्ना, प्रपथ मतलब पकड़ है आपकी. एक ही को हमें चाहिए, हमें दूसरा चाहिए नहीं. मयि एव मन आदत्स्व मय्यासक्त मनः पार्थ मामेकम शरणं व्रज. एकांतिना यस्य न कंचनार्थम. Relation, any relation can be strong. Please note, with world you cannot have a firm relation with anybody. Why? Because he will do something that you will lose trust. You cannot have one firm relation with one person. Why? You see the fault of the person. He says, see, such a foolish work he did. Such a badly he spoke to me today. Or he doesn't understand this point. And he is blocked on this point. Or even the best person, he will leave you. Or you will leave him. You don't know when he will go away. You don't know when he will pass away. With the world, you cannot have a relationship. You will suffer. You will have disappointment only. Disturbance only. And you have to carry the load of the person. Mother will have to carry the load of the whole family. Father has to carry the load of the child. Husband has to carry the load of the child. Wife. Are you okay? Fine. Not okay? Oh my God, what to do? You are already helpless. You met another person who is another helpless. Two helplessness equal to more helplessness now. And if you have a family of 4, multiply by 4 times you are helpless now. Expanding family means expanding helplessness. You are tired of whole family. And you should be tired. If you are not tired, then you have not evolved. तो कब तक रहेंगे कोई पकड़ में नहीं आता है. People hide their points, what is in their mind they hide. They don't express properly. How much you do, they forget it. ये तो भगवान है और कोई पकड़ने लायक नहीं है. ठीक करें? तमेव चाद्यम पुरुषम प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्ति प्रसिता पुराणी. कुछ यहाँ ऐसा है नहीं. रहना नहीं देश बेगाना है. ये संसार कागज की पुड़िया, बूंद पड़े गल जाना है. ये संसार कांटों की झाड़ी, उलझ उलझ मर जाना है. रहना नहीं देश बेगाना है. कोई प्यार नहीं करता. दे लव माई टैलेंट, दे लव माई मनी, दे लव योर कैपेसिटी टू कुक फूड, दे लव योर कार, they love your body, they love something external, and if you stop giving, they will stop coming to you. You can see your family, a lot of examples must be there in your family itself. सुख के सब साथी दुख में न कोई, मेरे राम तेरा नाम एक साचा दूजा न कोई. जीवन आनी जानी छाया, झूठी माया झूठी काया, फिर काहे को सारी उमरिया, फिर काहे को सारी उमरिया पाप की गठरी धोई. ये तो भगवान है. He understands. Sometimes you do a lot and the person doesn't understand. You want to say, only God knows what was my intention. He's misinterpreting me, or he is just saying like that, but only God knows. I never meant what he is saying. And with everybody I feel the same thing. Other person is blocked, he doesn't understand. Then sometimes you get a jolt. He said, क्या है? बोले भगवान के लिए करे, वही जानते हैं. My emotion only he knows. I never had any bad intention with this person. But he says it is there. I am sorry. It is his problem. वो नहीं समझेगा. Nobody will understand your love. Nobody. तो भगवान है, समझते रहते. And Bhagwan expresses his love by giving you satsang, by giving you his love, by giving you good jap, by giving you good puja, by giving you good thought, by coming in the dream and talking to you, by giving you selflessness, by giving you purity. And you know God has given me this jap. You know today's puja God only did for me. I thought I can't do it. I'm very tired. How will I handle? Oh, God did it. I don't know how the puja was done. I don't know how Shivratri was. I don't know what was happening. Ho gaya. Many experiences will come in your life to tell. somebody else takes over. What? My work. What? My pains. I think I should give my life to that Lord. Where to go? अत्यद्भुतम तच्चरितम सुमंगलम, भगवान का नाम लेते हैं। ठीक है? नहीं ठीक? आनंद समुद्र मग्न। दिख जाता है कि भगवान ने हमसे बहुत प्यार किया है। Somebody's love is not hidden. Who loved in your life will be known to you. Many claim, but you will know it. God also will know it. Saints are manifested form of God's love. You know, whom God loves a lot, they are called saint. Whom God has adopted, they are called saint. Whom God's feet, they are called saints. Bhagwan Krishna loved gopis so much, so much. You know what he says in Bhagavat? Even if I take the body of devatas, I cannot serve you. And therefore in Seva Kunj, he started pressing the feet of Radha ji. Seva Kunj is this only. बोले हम तुम्हारा पैर दबा दे राधा। राधा बोले आप पैर दबाइएगा, you will press my feet. Bhagwan Krishna is pressing the feet of gopis. ऐसा है। Tomorrow we'll see. ओम हर नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो